Привет, Коль. За тенге купил. 2000, 2200 где-то вышло, 2500. В Стиме. В смысле как? Делаешь казахстанский аккаунт и фигаришь. Забей в ютубе, как купить Хогвартс Легаси в России, там дофига видосов. Через киви кошелек там потом в тенге переводишь, и за тенге покупаешь в Казахстане.
Чтение меню. Нажмите пробел, чтобы переключить. Специальные настройки. Чтение меню. Голос чтения меню. Microsoft Irina. Выберите голос для функции чтения меню. Громкость чтения меню. 70. Отрегулируйте громкость голоса для режим Дальтони. Переключение режима использования заклинаний.
Спасибо.
Спасибо. Некоторые заклинания можно использовать в режиме переключения управления. Включите этот параметр, что...
Так, я не знаю, что мы тут настраивать, наверное, ничего не будем пока. Как бы оставим все как есть, да? Давайте продолжить нажмем. Всем привет, кстати, ребят. Добрый вечер. Новая игра Хогвартс Легаси. Только вышла. У нас ранний доступ, делюкс издание, поэтому нам доступно сейчас. А так 10 февраля выйдет. Так, ну тут принять по-любому. Так, пропустить вход в систему, да. Гиппогриф, это у нас за предзаказ. На маски вот эти темных искусств, наследие, набор темных искусств. Добрый вечер, Александр. Мы с вами все получили. Тест производительности. Давайте тестировать. На высоких все, ребят, на высоких. Доверяем, так сказать. Доверяем компьютеру. Здесь тоже принять. Мы рады сообщить, что вы приняты в школу чародейства и волшебства Хогвартс в качестве студента 5-го курса. Семестр начнется 1 сентября. Для вас собраны школьные принадлежности, которые будут сопровождать вас во время путешествия в замок. Как вам, возможно, известно, указ о разумном ограничении волшебства несовершеннолетних запрещает использование магии лицам моложе 17 лет вне школы. Однако в связи с вашими уникальными обстоятельствами Министерство любезно согласилось позволить профессору Элизару Фиги помочь вам отточить заклинание перед вашим сопровождением из Лондона в замок на пир в честь начала нового учебного года и церемонию распределения. С уважением, профессор Уизли. Профессор Уизли. Ведь не тот ли Уизли у нас? Или родственник Уизли, рыжеволосого из Гарри Поттера? Так, мы с вами будем создавать Волан-де-Морта. Тома Редла. Давайте заострим на этом. Том Ридл. Есть тут похожий на Тома Редла? Надо сначала прическу, да, сделать. Помните, какая у Тома Реддла прическа была? Я вот не помню. Такая или такая лучше? Черный волос будем делать. Это у нас шрамчики. Ладно. Понятно. Брови оставим такие, какие есть.
That was quite something. A few cobwebs and some dust. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could... That was quite something. It was wonderful. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
Значит, он у нас особо на Волан-де-Морта-то не тянет, да? Том Реддл. Так, нормально. История легко, нормально, тяжело. На чем начнем? Сбалансированно. Давайте на нормально. Я не знаю. Так вот, немножко сгоревший будет, да? Прикольно. И китаец. На Тома Реддла больше похож. Нет. Алику, привет. Не знаю, по-моему, нормально, как вы думаете? Вроде ничего. Ладно, пойдет, да? Я думаю. Все равно тут такой небольшой выбор. Так что... Давайте начнем путешествие. Нашего Тома Реддла.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me all the time.
Oh, Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea! As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Жалко, только озвучки русской нет. Ну, хотя бы эти есть. Субтитры. То, слава богу.
Before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly, to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Hang on! Yeah! Yeah! The key! Give me your hand!
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Любимая
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
ВСД, понятно. От меня интересуют настройки графики. Так. Ладно, погнали потихонечку.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Палочки нет, что получается.
Mind your step.
Следующий профессор.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Так, разрушите. Магический барьер. Используйте. Выше основной заклинание.
Excellent! was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your one work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
Галеоны даже у нас там были в игре. Ну, то есть в фильме Галеоны, по-моему, да.
We're close now. It's just ahead. Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. Portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Так, на мини-карте показано вы ваше ближайшее окружение. Так, нажмите удерживай, чтобы посмотреть информацию о целях задания. Исследуйте руины. Давайте исследуем.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Так, что дальше? Сюда не хочется спускаться. Ничего не хочу.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Банк Гринготса.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here? Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely. The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close. After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that? We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Here we are. When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Посмотрим, что нас там ждет.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Пристрашили же.
There must be something here.
Чаша.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Здесь ничего нет.
Revelio. A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Привет, рыбалка.
Lead the way.
Давайте исследуем.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Revelio, I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait, when you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Дадим привет в Стиме. Только казахстанский Steam надо делать. Потому что так ты не скачаешь ни в российском. Через Казахстан. Делаешь казахстанский лаунчер. Киви кошелек, если нет. Переводишь денежку в тенге, там на аккаунт кидаешь и покупаешь. Так, вы изучили световые чары Люмус, которые автоматически добавлены в ваш комплект заклинаний. Заклинание Люмуса считай кончик вашей волшебной палочки. А ну все, значит, без проблем купишь.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Look out!
Potato!
Accio! Defendo! Levioso! Deposo! Deposo!
Сейчас, ребят, звук тогда давайте, со звуком поработаем. Громкость музыки давайте на 50 убавим. Так, полтинник поставили.
Exposo! Levioso! Potato! Confringo! Potato! Levioso! Descendo! Exposo! Confringo! Deposo! Descendo! Defendo! Exposo! Deposo! Levioso! Confringo! Levitator! Confringo! Deposo!
Сейчас лучше, сейчас получше слушай.
Stay close!
Или все так же. Ну, давайте еще потише сделаем диалоги. На 25 все сделал. Сейчас получше должно быть.
Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you?
Ну,
This
убавил,
isn't good.
ребят, убавил на 25-ку.
Lumos.
Плюс. Так, и чего дальше?
Revelio. Where am I
Сундучок,
supposed to
ребят.
go? Lumos. What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
39 галеончиков.
Revelio. Lumos.
Еще сундучок. Подлутаемся немножечко. Вот 52 галеончика. Хорош, хорош.
Ah, that's where
Слушай,
they're
пока мне
leading.
нравится игрушка.
Ну,
Пока
окей.
все прикольно.
Revelio. I suppose suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Удерживайте Q во время применения протега, чтобы контратаковать и оглушить врагов заклинанием остолбенения. Ни хрена себе, тут еще сейчас комбинации какие-то крутить надо. О, удерживайте Q во время применения. Давайте пробовать. Я, конечно, наверное, уже для таких игрушек старовато. Рыбалка, она как-то это, спокойнее. Лечилку.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Люмус Максима. Нормально сейчас рыбак слышно? Или еще убавить звук?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Мини-заговор, привет. На ютубе нормально. Включай на ютубе.
Revelio.
Мне интересно, почему на троу фигово слышно.
Lumos.
Странно. Ну ладно. Смотрите на ютубчике. Портал какой-то. Прикольно. Слушайте, красиво. Пока все красиво, пока все нравится. Так, куда-то мы залетели. Наш Том Реддл.
Revelio.
О, сундучок. Еще 34 галеончика. Арвуш. Лутаемся, лутаемся. Так, ну это, я так понимаю, омут памяти, да? Давайте посмотрим. Нифига он на Тома Редла не похож.
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder... Follow my lead.
Я уж субтитры, ребята, озвучивать не буду, конечно, потому что задолбаешься читать.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can. Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain. Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the ritual wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it. We've done all that we can.
Блин, 50 минут игры пролетел как 1 минута нафиг. Вообще. Пока мне все интересно.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had
На какой
always
факультет
believed
пойдем? На
existed,
Слизерин?
but could never.
На Слизерин, потому что много стримеров на Гриффиндоре играют.
Miriam, and perhaps George,
А мы пойдем.
died in pursuit of
Темную
knowledge that
магию
has been
изучать.
dormant for centuries. And you, it seems,
Наша с нами
the key
основная
to
задача
understanding
непростительные заклятия
We will-
выучить. Империю Крумсу и, конечно же, Авада Кедавра.
Who were they? I don't know.
Приносит.
But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
Братишки подъехали.
I was right. Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's Vault.
Тоже накуренный, с красными глазами, кстати.
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no
Дядька.
patience for traitors.
Серьезный.
Where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Запретный лес, что-то похоже на так.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Картинка ровно идет, ребят. Ничего не лагает, все хорошо, красиво. Да, походу, на запретный лес, правильно. Значок Слизерина. А это что такое? Гриффиндор? Или... Не, у Гриффиндора, по-моему, этот был. Птица же, да?
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough! Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Шляпку наденем. Давайте посмотрим.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Выберем, скорее всего, амбиции. Амбициозность, ниже он же был темный лорд, да? У него были амбиции свои. Поэтому, думаю, да.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Есть, да, Слизерин. Так, подтвердить выбор факультета на F, Слизерин. Это наша тема. Полученные достижения, у каждого свой путь.
You belong in Slytherin!
Ну чё ж так в УБС-то? Приседает в УБС, посмотри.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether. But don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley.
Профессор Уизли. Интересно, а кто она?
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As deputy
Сестра
headmistress, it
Рона
is my
или кто-то
distinct
дальний
honor to show
родственница
you
уже,
to
или
your common room.
это приквел вообще, или
Right this
нет?
way.
Или это уже после?
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Стремление.
Very well.
Ну давай.
Aspiration.
Опа. Как его? Василиск.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс.
Revelio.
Так, здесь ничего нету, да, у нас? Сейчас, ребят. Сейчас я это сделать не могу, меня внести в игру. Та-та-та-та-та. Давайте баланс поставим. Картинка у нас так красивая с вами. Nvidia далось баланс. И перформанс даже. Да, перформанс. Ничего же, у нас картинка особо не ухудшилась же, правильно? Правильно.
Revelio.
Будем так спокойненько ходить, исследовать мир, наслаждаться игрушкой красивой. Сейчас я
I
посмотрю,
suppose some
зайду, кстати,
introductions are in order.
на ютубчик.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
I wonder where they're from.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food, like that poor man from the Ministry.
Did you see the way they just waltzed in at the end of the sorting ceremony last night?
Да, вроде нормально, все идет.
Starting a new school this late.
A little room, everyone. Let them through.
Пойдем дальше. Представьте Семелис, представьте Саминису, представьте Себастьяну. Это что такое? Печенюшка. Шарик покрутим.
That is not
Это у нас
helpful.
кто такой? Себастьян.
Can I help you? Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
Попасть в такой передряг, бедняжка, хорошо, что вы с Фигом в порядке. Это было захватывающе.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
Что ты
What
читал?
book were you reading?
A spellbook I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for. I'm sure you'll find out soon enough. But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
Пойдемте с другими поговорим, ребятами.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate. Told you.
They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day. taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way.
Я прям как
Shame I
Гарри
wasn't with
Поттер
you in
все.
Fig. I could have lured that
привлек
dragon
внимание
away.
всеобщее.
My skills on a broom are legendary.
Мы справились.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kagawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
Пойдем с последним поговорим.
I think I heard one.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting. Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Обязательно обратимся. Русалки
Did
часто
that student
появляются.
say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Да не стесняюсь.
Is the new 5th year
К
Slytherin in
этому
here?
пятикурсника
Professor
Слизерина
Weasley's
профессор
waiting
Уизли
for
ждет
you
тебя
just by
возле
the stairs.
лестницы. Пойдемте.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Хогвартс.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way.
Revelio.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
А что я ничего не могу сделать с камушком, ну с этим? Инганти Вилсмит. Ну ладно, пойдем.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up! Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Revelio.
Статуя Кельпи, страница руководства. Эта статуя изображает Кельпи, водяного демона, оборотня родом из Ирландии и Великобритании, который обычно принимает форму лошади с длинной гривой, самый крупный Кельпи, о котором когда-либо сообщалось. Это лохносское чудовище в Шотландии. Так, выполнение испытаний из руководства — это единственный способ заработать очки опыта ХП. Берите страницу руководства. Ага. И что?
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Чего не могу взять? Ну, давайте следуем за профессором. Бывают просадки в FPS, или оптимизация не совсем нормальная, потому что бывает прям очень сильно просаживается. Или надо в настройках пошаманить немножко.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Лестница Хогвартса. А что нам сказали найти?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Да, экономит.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Так, подозреваю, что там не просто искали вещи, в Хогвартс окольными путями добирались.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
Что на этих заставках так пролагивать, я не понимаю.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Так вот вообще отлично все. Давай с тобой поговорим.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
слышал, что профессор Уизли устроил вам настоящий допрос насчет нашего...
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects that we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Что надо? Занятия по защите от темного. Мы не открыли, что ли, еще ничего? Ну давай пойдем пешочком. А как нам еще по-другому? Так, отслеживать задание по заклинаниям. Акцию. Пойдемте акцию изучим. Как вы смотрите на это?
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Добро пожаловать в Хогвартс. Задание завершено.
Revelio.
Off on another adventure, are we?
The best one ever!
Они автоматом даже активируются. Ну, это хорошо. Опять, смотри, просадка идет. Именно просадка в ОБС. А почему так? Вот смотри, у меня... Ладно, закончу, будем разбираться с этой самой на сегодня. Всем пока, ребят.